I'm walking back along the beach now. It's an absolutely beautiful evening. I've just been having a chat with Dan and Lavinda, and we saw our local heron, but he's disappeared now. He's absolutely gorgeous. He comes every evening, and I think in the morning too, although I'm way up too late usually to see him in the morning. So I've just got to walk through here, and this will bring me back towards the house. So here's a little nature trek for you. I've just got to step over this branch and through these other branches. It's a little bit bumpy because I'm walking on sand, and as you can see, it's quite... I love this because it reminds me of like a primeval forest. I don't know if you can see how beautiful the water looks with the just the evening light on it. Oh, and the heron is there in his usual place actually in the distance, and you may or you may not be able to see him. He's just walking out along the sandbank, which is practically right in front of my house. And if by the time I get there he's still there, I'll try to do a little close-up on him. This is, I can smell a bonfire. Some of the kids in the neighbourhood are doing a little bonfire on the beach. It's a very summery thing to do down here, you know. And where the heron is actually, there are quite a lot of waves, and some of the boys have been practising their surfing skills on little boogie boards. It's been quite funny watching them in the evenings. They just go out on the tide, and then I can't remember who that is. I always get confused about the different houses. There's Dan and Lavinda and such a body and such a body, and you know, there's such a lot of people to remember. But I don't know, maybe on the big screen he may become more apparent. I can see him real well, but I can't see him in the screen of this camera. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm only a very short distance now from the house. It was a lovely chat. There's Scott's boat. And there's Hilco's boat. We're going out on Scott's boat over the next couple of weeks. Oh, he's flying off. There he goes, there he goes. Again, hopefully on the big picture you'll be able to see him. Gets his fish. Oh, and here we come. There's the house, hiding up in the trees, and there's Scott's and Robin's house. I'm going to turn up the beach very shortly now. There's the sandbank where the heron was. Oh, did you see those two? I think they're ospreys. Yeah, I think they're ospreys. There's a big nest not far from where I've just come from. Oh, there's quite a few of them. They must be fishing well right now. Must be dinner time for ospreys, I guess. I have been swimming at this time in the evening, but a little bit later in the year, and it's very nice because as you're swimming along, all the little fishes are jumping along with you. And here we go. I'm going to turn up the beach now. I'm just wondering if Trixie's still out here. She followed me down earlier, which I was totally amazed about. And in fact, there are her little paw prints again. So I could probably follow to where she's gone. Trixie! Trixie, are you still out here? Trixie! This morning she brought me a lizard, which was so funny because she laid it down, and it must have been paralysed with fright just for a couple of seconds, but then it promptly got up and ran off. And then she was running all over the deck looking for it. It was really funny. I guess that's going to be a pattern over the summer, because as the weather keeps up this warm temperature, they're going to be more and more in evidence. I'm just walking along the planks now to the staircase leading up to our garden. Trixie likes to hang out down here. Lots of, this is a, I think it's a mimosa. I think it's a mimosa. They are really nice when they flower. And this is where I always get a bit concerned, in case there's any little snakes or anything, or any big spiders. But I've been lucky so far. So here we go. So tomorrow we might actually finish the floor of that middle deck and the staircase if the weather holds up, which would be great, because then all we have to do is put out the furniture and all the little plants and then sit and relax. So it's Friday evening, 7:25, and all's well with the world.